Days after the various uncovers at the Geneva Engine Show, there has been another worldwide presentation, the superior Audi SQ7 extravagance SUV. It includes various firsts for Audi, yet in addition a world first. It's the primary ever S-display in the Q7 lineup, and it includes the main electric-controlled compressor to be used in a generation vehicle. Following the success of the SQ5, we are now also applying the concept of a diesel-engined S model to the Q7 lineup, said Dr Stefan Knirsch, individual from the leading group of administration of Audi AG for specialized advancement. The SQ7 TDI with a V8 TDI engine achieves the consumption as a 6-cylinder, and the new technology solution of the electric-powered compressor in the SQ7 TDI is a world first in the competitive environment, with which Audi once again underscores its claim Vorsprung durch Technik. Audi claims this new system with an electric compressor is a center component of the worldwide Audi diesel system. Consolidating incomparable wretched pulling power and sporty readiness, Audi figures this innovation is in a perfect world suited to business sectors like the United States and Australia. The S is the second most sporty model we offer after the RS models, and the SQ7 is the sportiest vehicle in its segment, Knirsch said. Not surprisingly, the focal subject around the arrival of the SQ7 is the powerplant. With a pounding 320 kilowatts of energy and 900 Newton-meters of torque, the SQ7 will dispatch as the most intense diesel SUV available. It additionally utilizes a guaranteed 7.4 liters for every 100 kilometers, making it as effective as it is capable. Execution from a halt guarantees to be amazing, thanks to some degree to the world-first use of an electric-fueled compressor, which is said to lessen slack. Updated starting from the earliest stage, the 4.0 TDI is supported by two traditional fumes gas turbochargers, which are actuated specifically in successive style. Fumes gas just moves through one turbocharger at low or middle of the road stack, while the second turbine is enacted at higher burdens. The third compressor in the system is electric-fueled and expands, crafted by the two ordinary turbos, especially at bring-down paces, accommodating amazingly powerful off-the-line execution, as per Audi. The electric compressor is put noticeable all around way downstream of the intercooler, near the engine, and in light of the fact that it needn't bother with fumes gas to create help, it helps with evacuating the customary drawback of any turbocharged engine, slack. Audi claims that with this system, turbo slack is currently a relic of times gone by. The electric turbine furnishes the engine with the lift vitality required for dynamic power conveyance in under 250 milliseconds. Driven by a smaller electric engine, the compressor wheel turns up to 70,000 revolutions per minute. Peak torque is accessible between an incomprehensibly low 1,000 revolutions per minute up to 3,250 revolutions per minute, which permits the SQ7 to set new benchmarks in the fragment. The brand guarantees that 0 to 100 km per hour takes just 4.8 seconds, and its best speed is administered at 250 km per hour. CO2 discharges are as amazing as the fuel utilization, down to 194 grams for every kilometer. Audi's valve lift system, AVS, likewise makes its presentation, in diesel shape, under the cap of the SQ7. The bay and fumes camshafts each have two cam shapes for every valve. On the delta side, one cam form bolsters beginning off in conjunction with the electric turbo, while alternate enhances cylinder filling and therefore control conveyance at high engine speeds. The AVS on the fumes side empowers initiation of the second fumes gas turbocharger. The consecutive charging system controls the two fumes gas turbos with the goal that just a single is used at low engine speeds. The second becomes possibly the most important factor at higher burdens and engine speeds. Audi claims that the fume streams from the two fumes valves are hermetically isolated, with each driving one of the two turbochargers. In the lower engine speed go, one valve for each cylinder stays shut, with the goal that the full fume streams to the dynamic turbo. Whenever load and engine speed increment, the AVS opens the second fumes valves. This guides stream to and enacts the second customary turbo. The engine accomplishes its most extreme yield in this bi-turbo mode. The exchanging by the AVS empowers quick and exact actuation of the second customary turbo. The engine is composed in light of creative warm administration, alongside contact diminishing inside innovation. Two exhaust systems join to keep discharges as low as could be expected under the circumstances. A NOx oxidation exhaust system works with a downstream SCR exhaust system, which is incorporated into the diesel particulate channel and uses AdBlue injection to decrease oxides of nitrogen. The fume system additionally includes a sound actuator to increase the 8-cylinder's fumes note. The power for the electric turbo, which achieves a most extreme of 7 kW per Audi, is given by a 48-volt electrical subsystem. The SQ7 runs this higher controlled electrical system, which likewise directs the running of high control draw gadgets like the electromechanical dynamic move adjustment. To meet this powerful draw, Audi has incorporated a committed 48-volt lithium particle battery mounted underneath the baggage compartment with an ostensible vitality substance of 470 watt-hours and peak yield of 13 kilowatts. A DC-DC converter associates the 48-volt to the customary 12-volt electrical systems. The vitality is given by a capable and exceptionally proficient generator with an effectiveness of more than 80 for each penny at a yield of up to 3 kilowatts. This alleged MOSFET generator, that is a metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor for Luddites like me, lessens electrical misfortunes and builds effectiveness. They supplant diodes that were used previously. Moreover, the 48-volt stockpiling unit underpins the 12-volt electrical system where required, which thus diminishes stack on the 12-volt battery. This is the platform for what will be our future innovative technologies, said Knirsch. The new SQ7 gets an upgraded 8-speed Tiptronic auto transmission, which helps the inside and out driving flow and effectiveness. As indicated by the German brand, the new transmission offers outstanding road conduct at all velocities straight up to Autobahn impacting. It has a sit-still capacity at high speeds and is as smaller and lightweight as present assembling innovation will permit. We've never heard the Q7 alluded to as a shocking visual plan idea, yet it's unquestionably a SUV that looks fit for reason. The SQ7 ramps that styling up somewhat further. Estimating 5,070 mm long, the SQ7 is the very same length as the base model Q7 and keeping in mind that fundamentally the same as the SQ7 gets another radiator grille with a particular plan at the guards. Side deltas, reflect lodgings, and entryway decorates in aluminum are particular to this model. Quad deplete outlets allude to the execution potential. The Square 7's LED headlights are additionally standard unit and have a three-dimensional look to them. Discretionary matrix LED headlights are additionally accessible. Select this system and you get a cutting-edge plan with 30 singular LEDs matched with 3 reflectors. A camera on the back of the back view reflect inside the car examinations the road ahead. The control unit at that point separately kills the diodes on as well as darken them in 64 ranges each, contingent upon the circumstance. In straightforward terms, it implies you get the advantage of auto high bars and phenomenal perceivability, without blinding different drivers. The tech gadgetry likewise reaches out to smart cornering lights. Dynamic back turn signals are standard. The SQ7 will be accessible in Europe as a 5 or 7-seater, however we don't know yet whether the 2 varieties will be accessible locally. There is likewise the alternative between sport seats and sport seats, in addition to additionally tweak the lodge to suit your tastes. Sliding and collapsing second-line seats will give less demanding access to the discretionary third column where relevant. A fueled rear end is standard while the full inside lighting suite, including the gear compartment, is light by LEDs. There are 12 diverse outside hues and a variety of various inside trim and shading alternatives, which means potential SQ7 purchasers can truly get down to business on tweaking their vehicle to emerge from the group. The SQ7 gets Audi's presently adored 12.3-inch virtual cockpit system, with its essential clear show, altering view alternatives and natural task. A head-up show is additionally accessible as a possibility for the SQ7. The discretionary MMI route in addition to accompanies MMI holding nothing back touch usefulness, which incorporates an extensive glass surface on the middle reassure that runs by means of haptic criticism. MMI rationale, as per Audi, comprehends terms from ordinary discourse. We'll need to judge that once we test it. What's more, coordinated LTE module and Wi-Fi hotspot enable inhabitants to surf the web at fast on their different cell phones. Another infotainment feature is the Audi cell phone interface. A customized situation on the MMI screen makes it considerably less demanding to control either iOS or Android system cell phones. The sound system hasn't been disregarded for the SQ7 either, with a top-notch Bang & Olufsen advanced sound system highlighting 11 channels and 23 speakers. The system is driven by a 1920-watt speaker and can incorporate 2 Audi tablets docked into the back of the front seats. Audi says this is presently the main removable back seat excitement system accessible in the Porsche as standard hardware. The all-new Audi SQ7 highlights 24 driver help systems to guarantee the most astounding ebb and flow levels of well-being. Highlights like pre-sense city, prescient productivity and versatile voyage control are features of the standard gear list. Audi Australia says the SQ7 will be accessible locally in the second from last quarter of 2016. Valuing and determination haven't yet been finished, however CarAdvice assesses the SQ7 will cost someplace around the $180,000 check. Full points of interest and specification.